Trying to run your business without an email list is like renting a house with no front door. You've got people peeking through the windows, but no real way to invite them in or stay in touch with them after they leave. And no, sending emails from Gmail doesn't count. Today, I'll show you how to set up a real email list for your business, even if you're brand new, and how to start growing it fast. Your email list is one of the most important things to get in place early. It gives you a direct line to people who are actually wanting to hear from you. Not followers, not likes, real people, real conversations, real sales eventually. In this video, I'll walk you through what an email list really is, why Gmail is not the right tool, how to choose an email platform without getting overwhelmed, how to get your first subscribers, and how to start using your list to grow your business. Hit subscribe if you're building slow and smart. It helps my channel and it helps more people like us find this kind of content. So what do we mean by email list? Well, an email list is simply a collection of names and email addresses from people who said, yes, I want to hear from you and your business. You collect those emails by inviting people to fill out a form. Think of it like a digital sign-up sheet. And here's how that works. You share a link to where they see your sign-up form, and someone enters their name and email. Your email platform, Flodesk or Stan Store is what I recommend, saves their info for you automatically. And now you can send emails to those people whenever you want. You don't have to keep track manually. It just runs in the background for you. I still remember the first time I got a real subscriber for my personal business. It hit different than a like on Instagram. It wasn't just a wave from across the street. It was like someone showing up at my door with a pizza saying, hey, I'm in, let's hang out. So here's why you shouldn't just use Gmail. I know it's tempting to just email people one by one from your personal inbox. And at first it might feel fine, especially if you've only got one or two people. I did that. I've shared that before. When I had just two people on my email list, I would literally type their emails in to Gmail and send them updates. But by the time I had a third person, it was already getting very confusing. Who did I email last? What did I send them? How many days ago was that? And that's when I knew I had to get a real email platform because I needed a way to keep track of everything. The problem with Gmail is this. You can't track who signed up. You can't send to a group of people all at once. And if you're starting a business, you need to have a way for people to unsubscribe from your emails. And email platforms like Flodesk and Stan Store handle all of that for you right out of the box. If this is making sense so far, hit that subscribe button and give the video a like, please. It helps more people find these beginner-friendly tutorials. Now we need to pick a simple platform to get started with. There are a lot of tools out there, but you only need one to get started. And I recommend either Flodesk, which is great for building beautifully designed emails, building your list, and even selling digital products with a checkout feature if you add that. Stan Store is perfect if you want a super simple platform to run your business, even from your phone. You can build a storefront, collect emails, and send messages all from the same dashboard. You don't need a full website. These tools handle everything for you. Just pick one and start experimenting. For me, I ended up using both. Flodesk just for my email program and Stan for my digital products and checkout. And once I connected the two, my whole workflow got very easy for me. I didn't have to wonder where people's emails were going or how to send them their freebie. It was all automatic. And if you haven't downloaded it yet, grab my 10 digital product ideas you can create in a weekend. It's a great way to kickstart your list and your first offer. So we're going to create a simple freebie. People are way more likely to join your list if they get something helpful in return. And that's commonly called a freebie, or sometimes you might hear it called a lead magnet. It could be a one-page checklist, a short how-to guide, a Canva template, or even a quick video training. Nothing fancy, just something that solves one small problem that your audience has. Some examples might be how to start an indoor herb garden in 1 hour, or the ultimate daily affirmations template, or something like a 5-step content planning checklist for busy creators. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to create a freebie and then you're going to upload it to your email platform. You're going to make a sign up page with a form, which is very simple to do in Flodesk and in Stan. When someone enters their information, the platform sends the freebie to them automatically, and their email is saved in your list, and now you have a subscriber. So before you get wrapped up in thinking this step is too much or it's too hard, consider this. The first few lead magnets that I made were about email subject lines and planners, and they did get people to sign up, but they took me a while to create. And then one day I shared a ChatGPT prompt that I found really helpful by simply copying it and pasting it into a Google Doc and sharing that link with people. And that one freebie brought in about 3 times as many leads as anything I had offered up until that point. And it took me less than 2 minutes to make it. So if you're stuck on what kind of freebie to create, like I said, you can feel free to grab my guide. It has 10 digital product ideas that you can create in a weekend, and it's linked below. Okay, so once your freebie is ready and your sign up page is live, it's time to share it. And here's some easy starting points, okay? Add the link to your Instagram bio or in a Pinterest pin or in your Pinterest profile for that matter. Mention it in any content that you create and put out there. Add it to your email signature. Share it inside of communities where your people are already hanging out. You don't need a big audience. Just start with the people that are already paying attention. I remember the first time I dropped a freebie link into one of my YouTube videos, I didn't think much of it, but then I saw all these new names popping up on my email list from people that I didn't recognize, and I was like, what? And that was my light bulb moment. Oh, hey, this can work even when I'm not actively promoting it. So next we're going to send a simple welcome email, okay? When someone joins your list, your platform can send a quick automatic email. Here's all that email needs to say. Thanks for signing up. Here's your freebie. And then a short hello or an introduction to you and your story, and maybe a helpful tip to keep them moving forward. There's no pressure here. There's no sales pitch. This is just a friendly hello and a helpful little nugget. One of my earliest subscribers didn't just sign up and vanish. It was funny because they hit reply to my welcome email and they told me why they joined. It was short, but it really stopped me in my tracks because in that moment I was like, oh, this isn't just a list of email addresses. This is a conversation with real actual people who cared enough to talk back to me. So if you're ready to keep building your email list and actually start using it, check out my Email Marketing for Beginners playlist next. That's where I show you what to send, how often to email people, how to turn subscribers into customers without sounding like a robot. And don't forget to download that 10 digital product ideas you can create in a weekend. It's linked right below this video. Here's to your success. I'll see you in the next one. If this saved you time or gave you clarity, please hit like and subscribe. I've got a lot more videos coming and they're all made with you in mind.